Hello, everybody. So this is something which I never really noticed, but it was brought to my attention, and it deals with the remain time on the system. So if you look in the manual, if you read the manual, it says the remain time is the hours and minutes that are left that you have to record. So it's like, okay, that's kind of cool. But it does a weird thing when you do go into mixdown. So, okay, I'm bringing up I got doing this for me. I just finished the last video that I did where I was recording the song on the thing. So, and you see the rain time here is 52:42. Now, if I hit mixdown, it's now down to 4:08. So, what happened? Does that mean that the mix down can only be 4 hours and 8 seconds? Is it 4 hours or 4 minutes and 8 seconds? Sorry, 4 hours and 8 minutes. Sorry, not for 4 hours and 8 seconds. But yeah, what is going on? If I go mastering, so if I click on the mastering, it's still 4:08. I don't get it, but what I'm going to do is when I did not master this song for the last video because I wanted to try to make it match the Model 24 as much as possible. I'm going to master the song now. See what happens, and then when I'm done, we'll see where the number changes. That might give us an idea how this works, because maybe it's switches to minutes and seconds. I don't know. So I'm going to hit record. I'm not going to worry about anything on the setup. It's got compression on it. We'll see what happens. So let's record. I used to. Okay. Now, if you watch, it went from I'm gonna time lapse so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but it went to 4:07, and then it went to 4:06. Now it's back at 4:08. So the only thing I think of is, which doesn't make any sense because this is fresh. This is a fresh recording, that it removes something, but no, because this will be the second one on top of it. So I don't know if this is a glitch. It's hard to say. So I'm just gonna do normalization. Let's see what happens when I do this. Yeah, this is really weird. So it's showing two different numbers in two different areas, and the way I would look at this is, if I was recording, I'm gonna try something else in a second just for fun. Yeah, you can only record 8 tracks at the same time, but we can I can turn on 8 tracks and see what happens. Okay, so now let's see if it changes from 4:08 to something else. My back button's not working out. I just went too far. So, nope, still says 4:08. So that doesn't make any sense either. So if I go to mastering, it's at 52:38. I have to check what the number was at the beginning. Now if I click on a bunch of records, now the number changes to 4:08. Okay. So what I don't know if it's saying right now that, because I'm not recording anything, I have 52 minutes, or 52 hours, which seems like a heck of a lot. 52 hours and 38 minutes on a 32 gig card. I wonder if this is a glitch. I'm gonna say this is probably a glitch. Let's try one other thing. Let's go to menu, song. Let's go to delete unused. How much is in there right now? Let's just go. Okay, like I said, my one button's not working too well. So it's 484 at the moment. Okay, let's go delete unused. Yes, won't be a lot taken away because it was just an import. Okay, so it went down a bit, 331. So now let's go out of this, go back home. So now it went up, went to 52.56. So it added a few minutes, and then if I hit record now, it still says 4:08. So if I turn on any track to record, it goes up. It goes to 4:08. All right, I'm gonna say there's a glitch, either that or there's some explanation that Tascam has to tell us, because that's weird. That's weird. It's really, really weird. So, yeah, that's the best I can offer you at this moment. I don't know why. I do not know why it changes numbers. If somebody else has a reason, let me know, and I will talk to you all later.